The next delegation is Mark Reusser, Waterloo Federation of Agriculture. Welcome, Mark. You have 5 minutes, and the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, everyone. My name is Mark Reusser. I am a farmer in Wilmot Township, and I'm presenting tonight in my capacity as Vice President of the Waterloo Federation of Agriculture. On August the 28th, we stood here and implored you to support Councillor Solonen's motion to direct staff to account for and justify their actions with regard to the destruction of 160 acres of corn in Wilmot Township. We hope that this report would shed light on why this event took place and who was responsible. Alas, it does neither. It breaks my heart that my region, my Waterloo, no longer cares enough to throw the doors open and thoroughly investigate actions that are neither representative of our culture nor our history, let alone good governance and good management. The report attempts to justify all of the actions taken by stating that they had to abide by a deadline, an arbitrary deadline that they, economic development, set. All they had to do to preserve a food crop was delay the arbitrary deadline by a few weeks. That's all. They specifically and intentionally caused the problem and have now attempted to justify it in the report. No one from Wilmot Township, no one from the region, and certainly no one from economic development contacted the Waterloo Federation of Agriculture, nor any other farm organization, and asked for information or advice about how to best manage the crop in question. No one. If your house is on fire, do you not call the fire department? If you need to fix your water line, do you not call before you dig? If you have questions about agriculture, why would you not contact the organization that represents agriculture and farmers in this township and this community? The whole debacle illustrates what happens when the hollowed out regional planning department is no longer able to manage our official plan and plan effectively. Waterloo Region, with its record of transparency, consultation, and visionary planning, was the envy of planning departments across Canada. This is what happens when visionary planning, transparency, and community engagement disappear. What an incredibly sad and tragic loss. What can be done now that the corn crop is destroyed and no one has admitted responsibility? Begin with an apology. An apology to each and every resident of Waterloo Region. An apology for not following our official plan. An apology for putting economic development in charge of this project seemingly without oversight or involvement from other departments. An apology for not consulting with the very group that is most affected, farmers. An apology for wasting tax dollars that we entrusted to you. An apology to all those people and organizations in Waterloo Region who could have benefited enormously from a donation of hundreds of thousands of dollars instead of having it wasted on destroying a food crop. A sincere apology is always accompanied by action. Take the Wilmot Prime Farmland Megasite Assembly off the table.
Mark, you've got 1 minute remaining.
Because it's the right thing to do, thank you. Reinstate and guarantee our commitment to a firm countryside line. Initiate a public process to develop criteria for the location of a new large-scale employment site. Initiate a public process to identify a selection of alternative sites that exclude prime farmland and locations distant from urban infrastructure. Employ an open and transparent process that prioritizes public consultation to select the best possible site. Treat landowners and farmers with respect and never make offers to purchase to anyone unless they are commensurate with the ultimate zoning of that land. To offer any less is a government taking, and I dare say, irresponsible and unethical. And to each and every one of you, both staff and elected, notwithstanding everything I've already said, thank you for what you do. You have a tough job, but I can assure you we will remember if you take members to protect our agricultural landscape, the very land that has provided food for humans here for thousands of years. We, our children, and everyone who comes after us will thank you for expressing the visionary culture that is representative of Waterloo and that has made us a world-renowned success. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Councillor Salonen.
Thank you, Mark. I just want to acknowledge you coming tonight. And just for clarification, which I think we established at Wilmot Council, the Waterloo Federation of Agriculture is the largest agricultural membership group in the area, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, and roughly how many members is it?
Probably about 600, but noting that a significant higher number of farmers don't participate in an organized farm organization, and we endeavor to look after their interests also.
Yes, thank you very much.
Councillor McCabe.
Thank you, through you, Chair. Thank you again, Mark, for coming in. I know you've been here a few times, and thank you for the work that you do with the Waterloo, the Federation of Agriculture. I'm just curious because you speak so passionately about the need to preserve farmland and the commitment to the countryside line that councils at the region have had for so many, many years. And so I'm just curious about if you're concerned about some of the additional land that's been added recently to the regional official plan, and what your thoughts were about that by the area municipalities.
Do I have 5 more minutes?
No.
I think you just get to talk now.
Of course we're concerned. We participated in the official plan, in the review. We have participated in every official plan review for the past 30 years. We are more than disappointed in the actions taken by the provincial government. We have a history here in Waterloo Region of doing 2 things: building a dynamic, innovative urban landscape, and at the same time, preserving farmland and building an equally innovative landscape outside of the urban boundary. And we've done that really, really well. And we are so disappointed that all the actions that we have taken as a community are in peril. And this last land assembly being just one example.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Mark.